is our second video of being in the wild.
We're in Mexico, not in the wild.
It's outside of the controlled environment of where we typically shoot videos.
Yeah, and so we want to talk a little bit about vacation. We're on vacation. We have looked forward to this vacation for a year now. A year? How long have we looked forward to this one? You started planning it like a few months ago only.
Yeah, I mean like 4 months ago. Maybe.
Yeah, about 4 months ago. But we do take a cruise every year. So we're on a cruise, and we're not going to say where everybody knows where we cruise. But anyway, because we're not going to give free pub. But we want to talk a little bit about...
No representation without taxation.
Right. We want to talk a little bit about where our kids are right now. As I think Nick and I mentioned before, and I talked about this because I really, really needed this vacation. I was looking forward to this vacation. I think for both of us, it's just been a really hard year. Just, just with life. It's, with our businesses and our life, and it's just been rough. And so I just think we both needed this time to decompress, and we always bring our kids with us, but we wanted to talk a little bit about some things you can do if you don't quite have childcare, which we do. We both have parents that are in our town, and our kids have godparents that we really love and trust. So we do have a place to send our kids or to let them go if we wanted to be away from them, but I'm just not ready for that. I've never spent the night away from our children. I spent the night away from our son to go give birth to our daughter, and I had her on Tuesday, and I told the doctor to release me on Wednesday so I can go home and be with my kids. So I've never really spent the night. Even when I went to the hospital earlier, I thought I had chest pains. I think it was menopause, but hey, who knows? Well, that's what they're saying. But they wanted me to stay overnight, and I just was like, no, I'm not ready to let that be my story. That's the reason I left my kids overnight, is for phantom chest pains. I wasn't interested in that. So right now they're at their class, and they look forward to being with other kids and being at the camp on the cruise boats. So we make them do their homework in the morning, and then we take them to breakfast, and then they go to their class or they spend time with us. But I think it's so important that parents have that outlet and that opportunity to be together and to bond with each other, and to not have the kids there 24/7, because it is really hard as a parent to constantly be in parenting mode.
Yeah. I think that we have to be creative, and it's really easy to manufacture excuses why we can't do it, but we have to really challenge ourselves to come up with solutions as far as, okay, well, if I want this time with this person, what can I do? And so we evaluate a lot of different things, and for us, cruises just really worked out. Now, for some people, it's not cruises. I mean, we mentioned that our parents are in the same town that we are, their godparents, but it might be a situation where your parents may not be where you are. So to have some time away, it might require you to get in the car or to fly somewhere, go be with them, take the kids, and then maybe while those grandparents or whoever that family member is gets that quality time with them, mom and daddy can go out and have some time. So you really have to be creative around what you can do, and really try to figure out ways that you can go ahead and look forward to having that time with a special person in your life.
Yeah, we've had where your parents have told us, we are coming to spend the day with our grandkids, get out.
Right.
And they have literally, we were like, what are we gonna do? Go play in the street? What are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's important that they can do that they can say, hey, we want time with the kids, and we don't need you to be involved with the relationship, because I think it's important for our kids to have a relationship independent of us, as far as with the adults in their life, the people that love them, with their godparents and their grandparents. That way they can just say they want to spend that time with them, because I think that's so important that we use our community and we use our resources effectively, and that just like they can tell us they want time with our children can tell us, hey, I want to spend time with the grandparents or the godparents, without necessarily being around. Now, we do have it because with our daughter, she is not really, even yesterday when she was at camp on the cruise boat, she told him, hey, call my parents. And she just was not having it. And then even last night, our son, he wanted to stay a while longer, and that's fine. We let him stay, but she wanted to come with us. And she's really on her schedule as far as sleeping. So we just had to do what was best for her, and that was bring her with us. And then she, went to bed at her normal time. So, it is tough when you have kids to get into each other and to have that one-on-one family parenting time. But I think it's important to do too. Important to find a way to make those things happen.
I think two more things I like to speak to. One thing, and I've mentioned this in a video before, is day dates. I'm huge on day dates. Once you get to the point where your kids are old enough to both be in school.
Not both. They might have more than 2 kids.
Well, all of them. in our case, it's 2.
Yeah.
Once they get old enough for all of them to be in school, take a day off of work. Vacation time, PTO time, leave time is there for you to do what you feel like you need to. So take one of those days, and literally, we have days where we'll drop the kids off, and they don't know. But once we drop them off, we're in the wind. We're not going back to the house. I'm not going to go work. We're going someplace. But we squeeze as much as we can in those little 7 hours in between when we drop them off and we have to pick them up.
Yeah, the beach, or we've gone to the beach. We've done
beach. We've taken like little trips outside of our town that's like maybe an hour away. So we'll leave there, go like an hour north or south, do something, have lunch, come back, pick them up. They're none the wiser, just mommy and daddy are smiling. So.
Yeah, it's a time to get refreshed and time to get to know each other and just to talk and to be in a different environment.
Yeah, those dates are usually easy because to keep it real, you need a lot of lunchtime specials. Lunch is a cheap date, so to go do that, you can catch a matinee movie possibly.
Are you calling me a cheap date?
No, I'm calling myself cheap. So there you go. Second thing I'd like to mention also is that we have done BYOB before.
What is BYOB?
Bring your own babysitter. Yes, we have BYOB where we will take oftentimes we'll take my mother-in-law, which is Adinah's mom, and she will ride with us to a particular place. Like say if there is a show or a concert that we like to go to or an event, we'll literally just take her with us. Wherever we're staying at, whether it's an Airbnb or a hotel or whatever, she'll stay there and she'll keep the kids while, Adinah and I will go out and we'll do whatever we want to do. That way, our kids are with us, we have peace of mind, they're in a safe environment, they're not very far away from us. We can still go out and just still have that quality time together. And also, it gives our mother-in-law, opportunity to kind of come out and have a good time and spend some time with her grandkids and things like that. So
yeah, in a different environment, and that's helpful. I know with me, I was a youth counselor for 14 years, so I think part of not wanting to have kids for so long was I was just afraid of some of the things that happen to kids, and so we both are very on top of what's going on with our kids and to make sure they're safe and they're in a good environment and that they're well cared for and they are with people that love them. We're very particular about who keeps our kids, and so this gives us an opportunity to have them, to hold them, to talk to them immediately and to find out what's happening if something doesn't feel right to them. And they're in a good safe environment and they're with us, so that just really works for us.
So we gave you all a couple options here, but you're only limited to your imaginations. I'm sure there are some things that work in other people's worlds that we have not even thought about.
Well, we do nighttime dates too. Once they go to bed, we get together and spend time at night at our home. Mm-hmm. And we kind of have even if it's just at the dining room table, we have where they're in bed and we can light candles, enjoy each other.
Yeah, we definitely still believe in Netflix and chill. We will do that. Once the kids go to sleep, we will find stuff and a movie to watch.
What are you watching on Netflix?
We do a lot of comedy specials.
Yeah.
We do a lot of comedy specials. So we'll do comedy specials and we'll do some apps. We're partial to nachos, so we do that. So it's a lot of things you can do.
Yeah, if you give me some nachos, I'm good.
Yeah, there you go. nothing like nachos. So that's it. So definitely, what things do you all do right now to make sure that you're making situations and having ideas around being able to go out and have that special time with your spouse and your mate. So definitely share those below. Anything before we wrap up?
No, I was just going to say, put it in the comment section so we can all just share. I mean, Nick and I share things that we do, but let us all get together. We want this to be a community to share some of the things that you've done when your kids are younger. I mean, we have a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old, so it gets really hard. Like I said, our daughter she's not comfortable with being away from me, and I'm not comfortable with being away from our kids either. So it just works for us to do those things that we mentioned.
Yep. So make sure to like, share, subscribe, and also remember we're out in the wild, so situations weren't optimal here, but we want to do something. So once again, a little grace and mercy when it comes to the lighting and the volume on this one, and we look forward to see you all again on another video. So that being said, take care of yourselves, keep loving one another. This is Nik and Adinah Johnson. Have a great day.
Thank you.